My wife and I got involved almost explicitly or directly ourselves through a Rotary-sponsored trip to Guatemala last year in April, and it basically gave us a personal connection to the condition of the indigenous Mayan people, who most of them live in a great deal of poverty. We joined a group of Rotarians and visited Guatemala in April of 2019. My wife and I went. Were introduced to two charities there, Safe Passage in Guatemala City, and then another one located in Panajachel called Worthy Village. Our club is now actually involved in a global grant, and the whole idea is to provide them with water filtration systems to get rid of the pathogens which are present in all of the water, that fresh water that most Mayans have available to them. And that's also true of the public water systems. You cannot drink the water in Guatemala without filtering it yourself. My wife and I were actually convinced to actually support a family and sponsor a child in the Safe Passage program, which we're doing on an annual basis now. I went back in November because we had been assigned a child, and I wanted to actually meet that child in person, and it was just such a gratifying trip, and got a chance to actually play with that child and get to know her mother and her siblings as well. So I've had that opportunity, and that's really what has coaxed us into actually being part of the effort to improve the lives of the poor indigenous Mayans in Guatemala. Our club is also involved through one of our members, Dr. Maria Azizian, in a project to help out a regional hospital in Armenia, in Vardanis, Armenia. It was an old Soviet-era hospital, and its heating and ventilating systems are failing, its electrical systems are failing. And our club won a district grant that allowed us to actually install solar panels on the roof of the hospital, and those are up and operating right now. So as part of Rotary International, we'd like to be able to invest on a global scale. And as we know, the world is this earth is getting much, much smaller, and we can't consider ourselves to be independent of everyone else in this global community.